Okay, guys, so this is 12.4. We're going to be representing algebraic relationships in tables and graphs. That's your standard objective to be able to use verbiage, tables and graphs to represent algebraic relationships. Again, always within 80% accuracy or higher. One vocabulary word, solution. So basically, solution from a graph or a table is an order pair that makes an equation true. So basically, something that is actually part of the graph or the equation. Okay. So we're gonna do tables, and we're gonna make a table, and then we're gonna graph, and then we're gonna graph from that equation. Okay. So it would say Erica walks 5 kilometers per hour. So for instance, we're gonna say, okay, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, and let's do 5 hours. Okay. So for every 1 hour, she walks 5 kilometers. So again, this is gonna be my x. This is my time, right? So it's gonna be my hours. And it's gonna be the kilometers that she walks. Okay, that's km. And then so for 2 hours she will be walking 10 kilometers, 3 hours 15, and 5 times 5 is 25. So the pattern is that I'm multiplying by 5 every time. 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, and now I'm gonna write an order pairs. Remember, order pairs go x comma y. So I'm gonna take my x 1 comma y 5, x comma y 10, x 3 comma y 15, x 5 y 25. So then I have my order pairs now. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my graph. Okay, so I know that my x is my time, okay, in hours, and I know that my y is the kilometers. Okay, so I'm gonna say distance in kilometers. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let me do my 5s here. So I'm gonna graph now. I'm gonna run 1. I'm gonna go up 5. I'm gonna run 2. I'm gonna go up 10. I'm gonna run 3. I'm gonna go up 15, and then I'm gonna run 5, and I'm gonna go up all the way to 25. So about right here, and then I can connect my dots. Okay, and so now I'm gonna create an equation. We can do it by just looking at our pattern here. So we know that we are multiplying times 5 every time. So we'll multiply the x times 5, right? So that's my pattern. I can also do it from the graph. So let me show you how to do it from the graph, because it's gonna help you a lot with 8th grade math. Whenever we start with the origin, you know that it's not gonna be adding or subtracting. It's gonna be multiplying. Okay. And I know from going from here to here, how do I go from the 1 to 5? I multiply by 5. There's something called slope, which is basically my rise or my run. I'm getting ahead myself, but this is going to help again in 8th grade math. So how much am I going up and how much am I going over? So from one point to the next, let me just start right here, because let's start from the origin. So I can, say from here to here, how many did I go up? I went up 5. How many did I go over? I went up 1. Make sure that you look at the increments, because it's going by 5 and it's going by 1s. So then 5 over 1 is 5. So that's basically the number that goes right before my x. Okay, so that's 5x. So the equation is y equals 5x on that. Okay, let me give you one to do for this one. Okay, let's say that Marco walks 2 miles per hour. Give me the numbers there. Give me the order pairs. You're gonna graph it to check your work. Okay, now we're gonna write an equation from a graph. Another vocabulary did over here as well. So now we have Jeanette goes to the fair. She spends that amount of money. So she goes on 1 game, she spends 6. 2 games, she spends 7 total. And then when she gets on 3 different games, she spends $8 total. Plays games, okay? Because rides are probably more expensive than that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we already have the table. Now we're gonna write our pairs. So my games is gonna be my x, and the cost is gonna be the y, because the cost is going to depend on how many games she plays. So 1 game, she spends $6. 2 games, $7, and 3 games, $8. Okay, and so we're gonna find the pattern. So I know that this increasing. So if it's either multiplying or adding, I can say, okay, I'm multiplying by 6, but then if I do it here, 2 times 6 is now 7. So the multiplication doesn't work. So it's gonna be addition. So what am I adding to 1 to get to 6 is 5. Let's try it, see if it works for this one. 2 plus 5, 7, yes. 3 plus 5, 8, yes. Okay, so then that's the pattern. Okay, I'm adding 5 every time. Okay, and so now I'm gonna write my equation. So then I go y equals and then x plus 5. And that's my pattern there. And if I want to graph, this is going to be the number of games. This is the cost. And so then I ran 1, I went up 6. I ran 1, I go up 7, and then 3, and then 8. Okay, so if I connect my line, and so this is my starting point. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself, but it's going to help you a lot with 8th grade math. That means that if she doesn't play any games, she's going to pay $5 just to go into the fair. Okay, so then she plays 0 games, but she's already had to pay $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. So my line should look something like that, because this is my starting point. She's going to pay $5 even if she doesn't play any games. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you one to do for this one. Okay, so go ahead and find the order pairs for this one, and go ahead and find the pattern. Okay, now write an equation for me in terms of y and x. God bless you. Bye.